And welcome to Sports Evolution Radio, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about the technical difficulties that are forcing us to just record audio and post soon. But at least we can still do this, so we still have a show for this week moving forward.
Absolutely. I'm excited.
I'm excited. I can't hear myself in my thing, though.
You can't hear yourself? Go ahead.
I really just enjoy hearing myself. That's perfect.
Okay. I'm excited to be here. It's been a while.
I can't hear my snare.
It's been a while. And Kai Forbath.
Check.
Your Washington Redskins kicker is in studio, Sports Evolution Radio. So, Kai, again, thank you for putting up with these technical difficulties.
All right, thank you.
The best part is it's one of those things. They always happen when we have a guest. We don't have a guest here every single week by any means. You know what I mean? And yeah.
Every time.
It's a good week. So
yeah, Kai's the jinx.
But I think, Kai, you're professional. You understand what it's like. Got to roll with the punches. So thank you again for coming in studio. So let's get on with it. Let's talk a little fantasy, huh? Let's do that. So 3-7 is what I'm at.
Wow,
dude, I'm completely out. Eli Manning, this guy. I love Eli. All right, I do another show, Kai, on Thursday nights. Mm-hmm. It's called Clutch Sports Radio. Eli, to me, is clutch. All right? That is my man.
Like, not this week.
I was hating on – there's been years that I was hating on Eli. Not only is he a divisional opponent, but I just thought he was a joke, Then he started winning the Super Bowl. I mean, the guy, to me now, it's clutch. He's a top 5 quarterback, if you ask me. Not this year, not so far. But overall, he's a phenomenal quarterback. And I was really excited.
He just has a great quarterback rating in the fourth quarter.
He hasn't done anything. Fourth quarter. Yeah, because he comes back and he throws those bombs, but those bombs aren't even connecting right now.
Oh, I'm glad.
Dude, 5 points, I think it was last week what he got me. 5 points.
So what that equates to is...
Jack. Nothing.
He lost a lot.
Popcorn.
Shoot, I had Ben, who got me 9. It was terrible. Gets hurt, sent out of the game. I needed 24 from him. Thanks a lot, Ben Roethlisberger. I hope you're watching. I hate you.
And thanks a lot, Yahoo Sports.
Man.
Did you get those emails yesterday and today?
No, I don't check my Yahoo email, but the server... So, get this. Sunday, like an hour before, the 12 or the 1 o'clock game starts, Yahoo servers go down. Nobody can change their roster, so like late additions or subtractions, or like a guy like Owen Daniels, who was a last-minute scratch to the game, can't drop him, or you can't, take him off your roster and put in somebody else for him. So, hundreds of thousands of people are extremely pissed off, saying, I lost because of this, blah, all this other stuff. The other half of the other 50% of everybody is like, I won because he couldn't get C.J. Spiller in his lineup, or because he couldn't drop Owen Daniels or whatever, So he gets a big fat goose egg for that spot, and I only won by 3 points. Thank God that happened. It's craziness. Like, I was trying to check mine just because I couldn't remember who I had starting. Couldn't do it.
If you were on the go, which a lot of people aren't always next to the computer.
I was flying Sunday too, so I was at airports.
People groceries, go to church. I'll be honest with church. I've done some transactions at church, some roster movements at church. I really have. Dude, I was doing my other show on Thursday night, last Thursday, and we had Jesse Reed from Bleacher Report talking football. A minute before, it's 8:20 or 8:30 before the kickoff. I look at my roster. I realize I had 2 dudes on bye and 1 not even playing. I had a minute. I go on my phone a minute while on air, and I actually ended up starting Williams, Tampa Bay Buccaneers that game. He ended up getting 15 points for me. Wow. But what I'm saying is, anyone and everyone who was out like you got screwed out of it. Yeah. That's not right. So the dude, Yahoo Sports.
I was lucky that the moves I made earlier in the week happened to be the right moves, but still disappointing.
That Yahoo Sports emailed. It's in your email. It's your regular email. Apologizing. Like, the first email was apologizing, and then today's email was kind of like, we're back up. We appreciate your support.
Well, honestly, they're the best there is. I mean, ESPN and NFL they all suck.
I don't like their setup.
Gosh,
I don't like ESPN.
They're terrible.
A for effort. You're trying, but you try.
Oh,
it's not right. It's simple. Yahoo.
Fantasy kickers.
Actually, you are my fantasy kicker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I swear. So it didn't help that we were on a bye this week too, because I just picked you up like 4 or 5 weeks ago. So I totally forgot to look at like when the bye was, and Akers was my kicker to start the season, and I ended up cutting him, and so I picked you up. Totally forgot there was a bye this week, and I didn't have a move I could make to pick up a new kicker just for the week. was like, I'll just roll with it. Lost. Terrible. I'm 6-4, by the way, in 5th place. 5th place.
So, Kai, for you fantasy owners out there, Week 7, he gets you 7.51 points. Week 8, 6.27. Week 9, 8.39. That's a good 8.77. Week 11, that's good stuff. Week 10, there's no points for you. Week 10
because it was a bye.
Duh. So why 8.77 already? Oh, projected. Sorry.
Wow, this freaking guy.
No, apparently I'm sorry. I read the wrong column. Sorry, fantasy people. Even better. Week 6, the man got you 10 points. That's pretty darn good. Week 7, 12 fantasy points. That's really good. 7 week 8, 7 week 9, week 10 obviously off. So, dude, those are pretty good numbers, man. I need to pick you up because Janikowski, sorry, Kai, which is now my new kicker. You're out there. I'm going to get you. Janikowski has been probably averaging 7, 8. For me.
They're just so terrible.
Bad. It's not bad.
Goodness.
I know, but Janikowski is an awesome kicker. Pro bowler.
Well, because you get more points for longer field goals, too.
Okay.
So the fact that they just crush 50-yarders and stuff is like what guys go for. So Janikowski is usually the first one up, first kicker off the board. I went with Akers just because they kicked 45 field goals last year and was like, if, say, they average 3 field goals a game, shoot, that's 9 points. Like, I'll take it. And that's if they're all short. Mm-hmm. Like, if you can get 10, 11 out of your kicker, like, you had a great week. So, yeah, David just wasn't cutting it anymore. Had to let him go.
Yeah.
So let's get into our little Ask Kai segment.
Okay.
And let's learn a little bit more about the man, the myth, the legend, Kai Forbath. So, kind of talking about it a little earlier, but Kai, where are you from?
From Los Angeles, California, born and raised.
So Los Angeles has a lot of sub-cities. A lot of people know that. But what part of L.A. are you from?
It's a smaller town called Pacific Palisades. It's in between Malibu and Santa Monica.
Okay. Where'd you go to high school?
I went to Notre Dame. It's in Sherman Oaks.
Sherman Oaks. Is that how you got hooked up with the Chris Saylor guys? Yeah, that's what I thought.
College, UCLA.
Yep, you went to UCLA.
Troy Aikman. Didn't you meet him on the field the other day?
I did, and I got some grief about that when I put that on Twitter.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, because
he's a cowboy?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a legend.
I know.
And not only is he a legend, that's your homie.
It's college connection. I mean, people didn't realize that, I don't think.
Did he go out looking for you?
No, I went up to him and said, I gotta say hello to a fellow Bruin.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Have you met Doc Walker yet?
I have.
Okay, yeah. Doc's all about UCLA. Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Is Aikman a big dude? He's what, 6'2"?
I don't know. Is he?
He's pretty big.
How tall are you?
6 feet.
He's got you by a couple?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's a big boy then, huh? Is he solid? I'm sure he was in his playing days, too.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
Really?
Yeah.
He was...
What about it?
About how it wasn't big enough. Hard enough. The one that knocked him out or something like that? He made a comment. Or something like that. Or, I don't know. It was whack.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I met Steve Young at a game.
Really?
Yeah. I was all giddy about that. I'm not... But, I grew up... My mom was a Niner fan, so I, watched him...
Steve Young went to Cal, too? Oh, I forgot.
No.
No? Sorry. What am I thinking? Where did he go?
Steve Young? Where'd he go to college?
BYU.
BYU.
Cal.
Yeah, get out of here.
Jeez.
Freaking Utah. So, stuff like that happens. You see guys that you grew up watching, and you just want to say hi, meet them. I had to meet Brett Favre when I first got in. Come on. I'm not going to not meet him. But, all right, what were some of the questions that we had for Kai?
All right, let's go ahead and go with it. By the way, you're listening to Sports Evolution Radio. Check us out, sportsevolutionradio.com.
Sportsevolutionradio.com.
On Wednesdays. Unfortunately, we usually have a video. This week, we'll not, and that's the best week, too, because we have your Washington Redskins kicker, Kai Forbath,
handsome
in
face in here, too.
Seriously.
Unfortunately, he broke our camera.
They can't see my mustache.
I know, dude. You're like the hockey player. What's the mustache all about? Tell me.
November.
What? What is that?
It's a...
It's a holiday. No.
It's a thing where we're trying to raise funds and awareness for men's prostate and testicular cancer.
Okay.
So people grow their mustaches, and there's a whole website, and people can donate to.
Okay.
You can join
to your
team.
mustache?
I'm on a team, yeah.
Okay.
There's like 20 people on the team. We've raised a lot of money so far.
How would people donate?
What's
the website?
Movember.com, I believe. And my team is called Athletes First. And you just pick whoever you want and you donate to that person.
Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that. I knew it was in support of awareness, but I didn't know that it was actually a raise money and people can donate kind of thing. That's interesting.
It's kind of like a beard-a-thon stuff, huh?
December?
Yeah.
Yeah. Manuary?
Cool. Yeah. I never heard of that either.
Yeah.
I won't be doing those, no.
You won't? No December for you?
This is it.
I mean, that is a really scummy mustache.
2 weeks from now, it'll be even better.
I'm excited.
All right, Kai. First one up. From the Woo Woo on Twitter. The
Woo Woo?
I met Woo the other day at the dodgeball. Woo came up to me. He's got the baby Woo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I posted the pictures of his baby rocking that shirt.
Rocking that shirt. Baby Woo.
By the way, if you guys are wondering, Kai is wearing my long snapper is tougher than yours.
We'll get a picture at least. We'll put it out there.
Oh, yeah, we will.
For sure. Have to. All right, so first question. Any added pressure to make field goals when previous kickers miss?
Kickers from the other team, do you think you're talking about?
No, just because of
previous Redskins.
From
the
here?
turnover that we've had here.
No, not really at all. I'm just trying to go out there and score some points for our team. And so far, we've just taken one kick at a time, and we've made them all so far, and we're trying to keep that streak going.
Great answer.
Seriously.
As a specialist, you always take things one at a time. And after it's done, you move on to the next one.
Yeah, so far, you definitely, man. That hasn't happened here in a while. Next question. I'm gonna hold you this one. I was told I have to. How long can you hold your breath, and you have to do it? So, go ahead.
I got a timer. Hold on.
All right, you got a timer.
So while you're,
all right, and this is from
what's a good time? I have no idea.
You hear that?
Yeah, I do.
There we go. A good time would be 4 or 5 minutes.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? I think I think a good time is like 60 seconds.
Can you hold your breath for 60
Heck
seconds?
no.
Okay, you're gonna race. You can do it longest, and you have to plug your nose.
Oh,
None of this. Friends, I'm Joe. Oh my God, Joey's been holding his breath for 6 minutes, and Chandler plugs his nose. Oh my God, dude, what are you trying to kill me? Because he's breathing through his nose the whole time.
all right. Let's go ahead and do this.
I'm a little nervous to do this. Have you seen the movie Chasing Mavericks?
No.
This kid's training to surf big waves.
Oh, yeah.
He's holding his breath, and he
passes out. Did you actually see the movie?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was really good.
Okay.
Did you surf, by the way?
I do.
You're a surfer.
That's why.
Longboard, shortboard?
Short.
All right. You never mess with a longboard?
I mean, I do for fun sometimes with friends. But
what the heck? Got nothing for you. All right. Let's go ahead. Ready?
And are you going to do it with him?
Yeah, I'm going to do it with you.
All right. We're going to start on 3. So you got to take a big, deep breath. 1, 2, 3. And we're at 5 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. So while this is going on, we're just going to have a little chit-chat about whatever it is we want to talk about. Oh, man. This is a very delightful room full of Darwin's memorabilia. We're at 17 seconds.
Waiting for my RG3.
Oh, I know. Shh. I know. I didn't forget. Don't worry. No talking. We're at 29:30. How you feeling, Kai, over there? You're not allowed to talk. He's not wavering, ladies and gentlemen. I wish we had the video for this because Darwin's turning bright red right now. Oh, so is Kai. It's getting there. 41 seconds. Looks like Darwin's about to tap out. We're at 45 seconds. Come on, sissy.
I have a heart. I have a heart condition.
52 seconds. 52 seconds. And we're going for Kai. Still going.
I could have broke that minute.
He looks like he's hurting over there. He looks like he's hurting.
Okay, that's done.
1:10.
Dude.
A minute, 10 seconds. So full 70 seconds. That's not bad at all. Let's see if I can beat you. You guys, you keep asking him questions. I'm going to start the clock and see if I can beat him. Ready?
All right. So next question, Kai. How do you feel about the Bucks waiving you? And And the Redskins, how do you feel about the Bucks waiving you? That's a funny question, so we'll just go from there.
You know, that was a situation where I went into it and I kind of knew what the deal was there. They had Connor Barth, who was up for a new contract, and it was kind of
just to put a little pressure on him.
Already known that, you know, he was kind of going to be back, so I can't thank them enough for what they did for me and let me get kicks in the preseason. If I didn't get that, I mean, the Redskins probably would never have even known.
Tape?
Yeah, but I didn't have any NFL tape yet, so...
No, I'm saying you wouldn't have had the tape.
Exactly, right. They gave me plenty of opportunities, so... you know, it wasn't something that I was shocked about when it happened.
Okay. All right, so next one. Which couple had the better relationship? Kelly Kapowski, Zach Morris, or Topanga Lawrence and Corey Matthews from Boy Meets World?
I'm going to go Kelly and...
Minute 15.
Kelly and Zach.
Yeah.
They were so off and on, though.
You were a Saved by the Bell fan?
I was
She even dated freaking Slater.
And Todd from the freaking Max. Or is that his name, Todd?
She was a jerk.
Yeah, she was. Pissed me off how she broke up with
Topanga was super mean to Corey, too, though. In the later episodes.
Did you hear they might make a new show or movie?
Dude, I'm following her. I'm following her. They're doing... It's whatever.
About when they're adults and about their kids.
Yes.
Talking about Saved by the Bell?
No, Boy Meets World.
Oh, what?
They're the parents now, and and they have a little one, and then going all over again. And then Corey is the 8th grade history teacher, like Feeney was.
What?
Dude, I am like all over it, white on rice.
Is Feeney going to be in it? Because he's old now.
No, he's not in it. When I found out about that show, I went ahead on Twitter. I follow Topanga, follow Corey Matthews.
How does she look these days?
Dude, phenomenal. Like the Topanga that I always wanted and never had.
Not the one that gained a bunch of weight?
She's still beautiful to me. I will take her any which way. No, she looks wonderful. She looks like prime time Topanga. Prime time.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
That's exciting. I'm going to have to record that one. Do you know when it comes out?
I do not. Do you?
Do not. No. I need to get all over that.
I don't know if it's being filmed already. I think this is kind of rumors.
They're in pre-production?
Mm-hmm. I think they're like teasing things.
Just kind of see what the interest would be.
Exactly.
I like it.
I'm interested, for sure. All right. How do you, Kai Forbath, Redskins kicker? This is a big question. How do you get rid of hiccups?
Hiccups?
That's a question. How do you get rid of hiccups?
I hold my breath like I just did.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Is it just flat out hold your breath? How do you get rid of hiccup? Same way?
Yeah. Drink water while holding your breath.
I hold my breath and I pull my ears down.
Pull your ears?
My 7th grade teacher, I hated her. She was so mean to me. But she taught me one thing that math class.
The one thing she taught me in life. It wasn't long division.
I will pass that down
It wasn't
forever.
fractions.
No. You hold your breath and you pull down both ears at the same time. Done deal. Hiccup gone. Seriously, it's like that. You know what I mean? Done deal. Hiccup gone. So, all right, cool. Let me see. I know there was another one. You got to find it. You're a Redskins kicker, yet you don't suck, like at all. What gives? This is from Jason Fornwalt.
Hey, thanks, Jason, for the great question and the kind of semi-backhanded compliment.
Yeah. Shoot, I don't even know how to answer that question.
Because he's the freaking man, and everybody should know it. Boom.
It's probably because I have such a great long snapper and holder.
Yeah, Justin Snow really is a great guy.
Where's Justin nowadays? Where is Justin?
I just went back with his family in Indianapolis.
Really?
He's now with the kids on vacay, yeah.
That's nice. Made a little change.
We got any more questions for Kai?
No.
How about you? Do you have any crazy ones?
For Kai?
I got one.
Do you have any pregame rituals that you do? I know what this man does. I can't even... I forgot. There's a long list.
That's funny. I was going to ask him a similar question, but go ahead.
Nothing too crazy. I walk out in the field and I kind of visualize kicks from different spots. That's about it.
I see you wear a lot of bracelets. Is that... what's that about? Just enjoy having things wrapped around your wrist?
Pretty much.
Okay, next
I like
question.
bracelets.
Kind of a...
You like accessories? Man accessory? sex.
Man, accessories.
That didn't come out.
That's terrible.
All right, sorry.
Pre-game songs. What do you listen to? Eye of the Tiger?
No. I choose a new Pandora station each week.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I listen to one song, and it's Frank Sinatra, Nice and Easy.
Really?
Oh, you'll listen to it this week. Don't worry. Yeah, right when we come in from pre-game, when everybody else is still on the field, before we actually go out for the game, that's when I listen to it. And I'll sing it to you guys every week. There's actually one other pre-game ritual I have.
Give it to me.
My mom sends me a text before every game, and it's like this, 800-character text about, just, hey, relax, go out there, you're the best there is, don't think about anything, just go to be you, just snap, remember to look around you and be grateful for all the wonderful things that you've accomplished in this life and never take advantage of any of it, and just things like that. You're the greatest son in the world, all the stuff I need to hear right before I go on the field.
That's awesome.
I read it to you guys,
dude. I like your mom. I've never met your mom, but I like her. I admire the support that she gives you.
Wow, greatest support system ever. My mom comes to every game.
Really?
Yeah, from Phoenix.
Wow.
Yeah, she's nutso. she's going to be listening to this tomorrow, guaranteed. Love you, Mom. But no, serious. Even in college, she missed one game, and it was at Washington. Snow, like sleet and snow, and she wasn't feeling good. So yeah. But so 51 games in college. She went to every high school game, everything I ever had growing up. I'm an only child, just so everybody knows. So, but and then in the NFL, even when I was on Baltimore's practice squad, the first playoff game we were in New England, and my uncle he's from freaking Massachusetts and diehard New England fan. So she brought him to the game. I was standing on the sideline the whole time. They just came to watch. I'm like, you're crazy. It's snowing outside. Why are you here? But then my first year, all 20. Last year, she missed 3. I won't let her go to Philly anymore because I hate their fans and they're nuts. And end of the year, Giants was really cold. And then she doesn't have a passport, so she couldn't go to the Buffalo game in Toronto. But other than that, she comes to preseason, home, away, it doesn't matter.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so she's actually seen you kick before.
She remembers that?
Preseason, Tampa.
Yeah.
Y'all talked about that?
Me and my mom? No.
Oh. Sorry. That was just a nugget?
Yeah,
okay.
Just a nugget.
No, I admire it, man. I think it's pretty awesome what your mom does.
It's just, honestly, it's nice to just be able to know that it doesn't matter where we're playing, somebody is always there to support me. It doesn't matter what happens in the game. After the game, I can go out and give her a big hug and say, and not have to worry about anything. Just doesn't matter how I play. She's going to say I did wonderful, and be there to give me a hug after the game, and hey, I'll see you next week. So it's nice. It's really nice.
Not to give you a sob story, my parents don't do that. That's why I admire your mom. That she does that. My parents finally ended up catching up that it was good, it was okay, decent to support your son in sports. My senior year in high school, even to this day, like the dodgeball game.
You know why that is?
I invited my parents out. No, I don't. I invited my parents out, and they're like, no, we're busy. Why is it? Why? Because my arms?
It's culture.
Really? You think so?
No, not your arms, but yes.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Man, like I admire that. Like, but see that as a parent, opposite. I will be doing. You know what I mean?
That's why, because your parents didn't do it, and you felt so unloved and unsupported. So now you want to support.
I admire it. I think it's a wonderful thing. It's pretty awesome. Pretty cool. Sorry, that was a Hallmark moment here. That was a Hallmark. Thank you. You want to send a check over? SportsEvolutionRadio.com. All right, cool.
One more question for Kai. You got some? You got to have some.
Why? That was my game day one. My game day prep.
Walking around shoe size. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is a nugget for you.
10.5.
Kicking shoe size.
7.5.
Woo! 3 sizes smaller.
How do you fit into that sucker? You have to tight.
I go through a little process with
this. This is where it gets interesting, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
This is the question of the day.
So we have this little shoe oven. I think it's initially made for hockey skates.
Mm-hmm.
Put the shoe in the oven for about 10 minutes. Take it out real quick. Put it on while it's burning hot. And I have to jam my foot in. And and wear it around for about 10 minutes. Do that one more time the next day. And then I kick in it for about 10 minutes a day for 2 weeks until it's finally somewhat comfortable. So it's about a 2-week process to break in each shoe.
And how often do you do this?
I'll go through from preseason to end of season 3 shoes.
What? Dude, that's nuts.
That's not even the craziest I've heard.
What?
Billy Cundiff used to take his shoe, and I think he did the same thing with the oven and the dryer and things like that, and would put it on, and then would wear it in the hot tub. And he would take it off as he's in the hot tub, and he would...
Wet.
Yes. He would rub it down with this leather softener and scrub the crap out of it and bend it back and forth and put it under the hot water and throw it in the steam room and let it sit there for like an hour and then put it on and walk around in it and then, and then finally kick in it because the thing was so darn small and barely fit on his foot. 3 sizes too small. That's a big jump.
What's the big deal in doing that? I mean, I understand to maybe get the bigger hit on the ball, I guess, but wouldn't you just tighten your laces? That's a stupid question from a fan's point of view. You know what I mean?
If you think about it, like the surface it creates when you squeeze something in, it's a real hard surface, which obviously makes the pop on the ball a lot stronger. So, you're trying to get every yard you can get, and people have been doing it for a long time now, so.
Is it uncomfortable walking on it when you're not kicking?
It's horrible.
Really?
Yeah, and because I shave the inside cleats off, so my foot's like slanted as I walk on it too.
Yeah, it looks super uncomfortable, like one of those crazy Asian chicks that binds her feet.
Wow, dude,
yeah,
you got to take
his toes are all deformed.
Can you do me a favor and tweet a picture of that sucker?
Like a regular shoe in one, and then
the difference between my shoe.
Dude, I've never heard of anything like this in my life.
When I look down, I still can't believe how it fits in there because
I'm going to be looking at every dang kicker's foot from now on. Like that's what that just did to me. That's ridiculous. That's a cool little nugget, man. I don't think too many people know that. Behind the scenes kind of stuff.
Should we tweet that?
That's pretty awesome.
Nugget of the night.
Heck yeah, man. Dude, so what kind of shoe do you wear? Different color shoe, right?
Well, they're different. My plant foot is a football shoe, just because it has.
And then you have a soccer cleat,
and then I kick in a soccer cleat.
What kind of soccer cleat are you kicking with?
Right now, it's a Nike. It's a Tiempo Legend. My whole career before that, I kicked in a Adidas, the Copas.
Where'd you go? Oh, Nike NFL.
Yeah.
Ah, nice. Mm-hmm. Dude, you like the Nike?
I do.
Yeah?
So far, so good.
Light?
Nothing to complain about.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Did you get pink Nikes for October?
I did not, because I came in the middle of that, and by the time I could break in a shoe, it wasn't going to be.
Not going to happen, huh?
No.
That's awesome. So how do you like being here in the Washington Redskins on the team? Like getting along with Nick and Sav and Danny Smith. Like how do you like that whole compared to the Bucs, the little time that you were there?
It's awesome. Really, these guys have been so great and welcoming me here and giving me any advice they can give me. The whole team in general and everyone at the facility has just been awesome.
That's pretty cool. It's a big deal. Like we mentioned, starting off the show, we've had technical difficulties. I don't know when the heck we mentioned that, but here in DC, man, we've had so many emotions toyed. In terms of like the Redskins. Graham Gano was our kicker that was here for several seasons. The last one that actually stuck around for a couple of seasons, for 3 seasons, I believe. Graham stuck around for. So that was pretty awesome, and fans really started to like Graham. When he got cut, it was a big deal. People kind of just they were disappointed because it happened like overnight. But with Graham being cut, there were inconsistencies. There were, fans go crazy in every sport, if you can imagine, after certain things take place in games, But like with you, man, there's nobody knew who you were, to be honest with you here.
Which is kind of a good thing, I think, because there's no pressure walking in the door.
It kind of is.
The same thing with me here. Like nobody had any clue who I was when I got here, and it was kind of one of those. Oh, why did we get rid of a veteran to bring in this guy? Because the guy Ethan Albright, who I replaced, was 40. 40.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy. I think like 18 seasons or something ridiculous. But why do we? His nickname was the Red Snapper because he had bright orange hair or red hair. Why do we get rid of the Red Snapper? That's crazy. Who's this young guy? And it kind of, because nobody knew who I was, it just kind of took a lot of the pressure off. Whatever happens, happens. Just go in and have fun and do your best. And I think that I would assume that's kind of the situation with you already, right?
That's hardcore. Yeah,
every time.
And Kai, going to that, just like Nick just said, it was kind of a cool thing because you were kind of under the radar, not really people. It was kind of those on Twitter, on the fan side. Whether you saw it or not, it was who the heck is this guy? Right. And now it's, by the way, we got a kicker. It's people forget things real quick. They don't care who the heck you are. They care is about winning. And it's awesome. And it's been a while that we've had a kicker going 7 for 7. 8, what are you? 8 for 8.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
sorry to take one away from you.
Get it right.
He's like, dude, I got the 8th. Come on, man. Do you want me to kick you with my size 7.5? No, but seriously, dude, that's all that I see on Twitter is that we got a kicker in town. People are really excited, dude. So how does it feel to have the backing of Washington Redskins fans? Because if you haven't heard, Kai, when you're a Redskins man, it's a big deal, dude. People love you. People, they respect you. You got big time fans in this area.
I definitely got that feeling. I didn't know the fan base like it is here, and it's been unbelievable. The support and congratulations I've got from fans and on Twitter, and it's been real helpful.
We do have a phenomenal support system from the Washington Redskins fans. Even when we are performing poorly there, still at every game, craziness, supporting us. It's actually quite refreshing.
I can imagine. I've seen it even when sometimes when your team's losing, the fans start yelling bad things at you, and I haven't heard anything like that so far.
Yeah, right. They kind of turn on you, like you've heard in other stadiums, I don't know, you haven't been to Philly yet, but, other teams, something bad happens, and they're just booing. Mm-hmm. It's like, whoa, relax. Crazy. That happened in New Orleans. They booed them week 1.
Booed them?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was nuts. What are you doing over here?
Trying to, we're going to see if we can get Stewie on the line.
Oh.
See if we can get that done for
I'll
a couple minutes.
apologize for the technical difficulties. Yeah, call her.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So, by the way, listen to Sports Evolution Radio. Check us out, sportsevolutionradio.com weekly. Join Redskins long snapper Nick Sundberg. And this week in studio, we have Kai Forbath, your Redskins kicker, sportsevolutionradio.com. What's up?
Yeah, give everybody a heads up who's calling.
Right now, we're actually going to be joined by Stewie. She is taking part in this Saturday's event, Blondes vs. Brunettes in Washington, D.C., benefiting the Alzheimer's Association. This is the 8th annual, so that's a big deal. So hopefully we get a lot of support from you people, you fans. So let's go
check it out. You can buy tickets for the event at blondesversusbrunettes.org. blondesvsbrunettes.org.
You want to go ahead?
Start it up. If she answers.
If she answers, yeah.
Hey, sometimes it takes a few rings to kick in.
Hi, Stewie. Hey, we're actually on air here. We're on Sports Evolution Radio. We're actually in studio with Nick Sundberg and Kai Forbath of the Washington Redskins, and we're talking about this awesome event that that's taking place this Saturday here. That you're a part of, the Blondes vs. Brunettes, and we wanted to take a couple minutes here and catch up with you. So first of all, thanks for joining us again. We've had tons of technical difficulties on an awesome night, unfortunately, but we're rolling with the punches. We're rolling with the punches here. So, awesome event. Great cause. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so Blondes vs. Brunettes DC, this is our 8th annual flag football game, and it's on Saturday, and every year we raise over $100,000 for Alzheimer's Association. And basically there's tryouts and a draft, and it's actually pretty intense.
There's a draft?
Not really flag football. They tend to tackle us, but and we have 60 girls on each roster, and you have to raise a minimum of $350. and we have a bunch of cheerleaders on our team, like, Krista, and then we have a bunch of players as well. So it's pretty competitive. And right now I'm standing with two of the defensive line players and our quarterback, and I'm the running back.
Wow. By the way, you're talking to Nick Sundberg. It sounds like an awesome event. How long have you been a part of this event?
So this is my third year. I've played running back every year, and so far right now, the Blondes won 2 years ago in overtime,
Ooh.
and last year the Brunettes won. So this is a big year for us. So
sounds like a big year. So can you tell our listeners how to donate? Say they're interested. They want to know. I know it kicks off at 1 p.m. on Saturday. Just kind of tell them where it is, how they could donate if they'd like to, and, who to support.
Yeah, so all of the details are blondesversusbrunettes.org, and you can get into the game on Saturday at 1 o'clock at the GW Mount Vernon campus turf field by donating $25. And the $25 donation to blondesversusbrunettes.org gets you into the game and into the after parties, and no matter who wins, the after parties are always really fun. After parties,
huh? So you said there's like 60 girls on each team, right? You said there's like 60 girls on each team, right?
60 girls on each team, and the blonde team's obviously hotter, so...
So a $25 donation gets you in an after party with 120 girls guaranteed. I mean, I don't see a downside. I don't see a downside. Unfortunately,
exactly.
I can't make the event myself just because Saturday's a travel day and things like that. I got to get over to the hotel for meetings and all that good stuff. But I'm sure some of our listeners would love to join, so we're gonna convince them. I think you did enough convincing yourself actually to get everybody to go.
What's the website?
She already said it, but it's blondesversusbrunettes.org.
Yeah, and I have a quarterback right here who's gonna say a few words.
All right, let's hear it.
Hey, everyone should come out this weekend to support the Blondes.
The Blondes? Give us a little reason why.
The reason why? First of all, we're pretty good, actually. There's a lot of training that goes into this. So I think everyone should come out. And it's 4 months of training. This is my first year, and I was expecting to come to practice about 4 times and then show up for the game. You practice twice a week for 4 months.
Wow, that is way more intense than I ever thought it would be. So this is a legit game. You guys take this extremely seriously.
Oh, this is very serious.
Wow. Awesome. So everybody out there, we're going to go ahead and support the Blondes this weekend because the 2 lovely ladies that called us, that's who they play for. We had running back and quarterback. $25 donation gets you in the door. What's that?
Are you guys going to come out and watch us?
Darwin?
Are you guys going to come out and watch us?
Unfortunately, I can't, and I know Kai can't either because we actually travel on Saturday. We go to a hotel the day before games and go to meetings and things like that. So that's kind of more of a take it easy day for us. But Darwin.
Well, I think you guys are going to kill the Eagles.
I hope so. You know what? I think that's a great assessment of the way the game is going to end. Can you say that one more time?
I think you guys are going to kill the Eagles.
Phenomenal. I couldn't have said it better myself. Well, thank you guys so much again for calling. It's a wonderful thing that you guys are doing. This to support Alzheimer's and everything. We appreciate what you're doing big time. So again, it's blondesversusbrunettes.org, and you can check them out at the GW University Mount Vernon Athletic Campus on the turf field.
Thank you so much for having us.
Of course. Thanks, guys, for coming on. Take care and good luck this weekend.
You too. Go Redskins.
That was pretty nice. Nick, you're a good interviewer, my man.
I try. I've gotten better at it since we've done this.
Dude, you've gotten really good at it. Are you kidding me? So, great cause. Great cause. I was asking her, do you guys remember in high school, what is it, the Powder Puff, yeah. Powder Puff girls?
Did you ever... Your high school didn't have like a girls flag football team?
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Like during homecoming, was it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they went out there in the jerseys.
Yeah.
And,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darwin's all about it. Darwin watches the Lingerie Football League.
Good time.
On a nightly basis. He records the games.
I would like to be a part of it if you need a manager.
I don't know who you're pointing at because nobody can see us.
Oh, yeah, I forget.
So, ladies from the Baltimore Charm, if you guys need a hydro technician, because they're not called water boys anymore, a hydro technician, Darwin is your man.
Be a towel boy. Yes. All right, let's go.
You're not allowed in the locker room.
Okay, let's keep going with this. Let's get into a little bit of Redskins talk, huh? This week, Action Jackson, she just mentioned to it, and that is the Eagles. The Eagles are coming to town. Washington Redskins, you guys just came off the bye. Before we get into that, bye week. How was your bye week?
Mine was, was great. 80 degrees in Phoenix and lovely. I know Kai's wasn't as great, but let's ask him.
You know, I was expecting to go home to California and go to the beach and relax with some warm weather, and it ended up being colder than it was here. Not now, but when we left, it was a good 68 degrees here, and when I got home, it was probably in the 50s. So, and it rained on me 2 of the days I was home. So, but it was good to get home and see my family and friends.
Just kind of get away from everything, away from the grind, and not have to think about football every minute of the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
What does mom and dad think, dude?
They're just excited.
Proud,
He's getting real paychecks.
So thrilled, yeah.
So they don't have to support their little boy anymore.
Do you have any siblings?
I do. I have one older sister.
What does she think?
She is probably my biggest fan out there, actually.
Figuring.
Yeah.
How old is she?
She's 27 now.
Did she go to UCLA as well?
No, she went to FITM. It's a fashion.
I know where FITM is.
Yeah, it's a fashion school.
I had a buddy that went there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know too many guys that went there.
Yeah.
Good
well,
stuff.
so we think. It's not nothing's been confirmed yet, but
that's awesome. Good stuff. Yeah, I figured, dude. So they don't have a Kai fathead yet.
No,
coming soon.
No, you can order your own.
I know. I heard.
Yeah.
Dude, are you gonna get one of yourself?
Never, but
why not?
Dude,
I don't know.
I'm not
like you. I feel like if I was a Washington Redskins player, I would have one like as soon as it came out. I'd have one in every position.
Well, you just send them a picture, and they'll do a fat head of you if you want.
I'm no one.
But you could have a fat head of you and I, right here. You know what I mean?
All right.
Like,
can you bring
that
Robert
picture
over too?
Yeah, I'll bring a fat head of Robert Griffin over too. You can put him on that wall.
All right, cool.
That's really funny. Yeah, maybe in my nephew's room we'll get a fat head of me, or one of the nephews I have, but no, not in my own room.
All right.
We asked about siblings. I'm assuming you weren't able to surf.
No, definitely not.
Do you longboard or anything?
It really depends on how the waves are that day. But
no. I'm talking about skateboarding.
Skateboarding, no.
No,
I gave up skateboarding.
Did you hurt yourself one time?
I did. I actually one of my front teeth is fake.
Ah, wow.
Yeah, I knocked it out when I was in 5th grade.
Oh wow, you quit early.
Nobody
likes a quitter, Kai.
I know. It was a smart choice.
Yeah, probably.
A little dangerous.
I shred the gnar a little bit when I'm back in Phoenix with my boys when it's nice out. Oh yeah,
well, longboarding's probably a little safer.
Oh, it's way safer. Like they ride regular skateboards. I cruise on the longboard. Yeah. I don't mess around with the grind or the super rough. I know. I rock the longboard and just cruise. It's a good time though too. If you go out at night, it's 60 degrees. You throw the headphones in and just cruise around the block a few times. It's a good time. And I got a golf course right by my house, so I don't think we're allowed to, but we go up and down the hills and the golf course and stuff like that. It's fun.
Yeah.
I like shredding the gnar.
What was the most delicious thing that you guys had to eat? I know you guys.
Food.
Dude. I like asking players because I feel like you guys eat like kings. I eat peanut butter and jelly. You know what I'm saying?
I had a PB&J sandwich last night at 2:00 in the morning.
You're different.
Yeah, well, I was hungry.
Most delicious dish during the bye that you ate
during the bye. I went to dinner at this restaurant out in Malibu called Joffrey's, and I had this sea bass that was amazing.
Have you been to LBJ?
To what?
To El Burrito Jr.
No, never even heard of it.
Really? Oh, man, they're all over it. There's 3 or 4 of them throughout L.A. It's like a little hole-in-the-wall Mexican food place. I went one time, and the shredded beef tacos are the greatest thing I ever tasted in my life.
Huh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Greatest thing I ate over the bye? Oh, man, I grilled chicken. Did you see those
I saw those chickens.
Yeah. Phenomenal.
Is that for your whole posse?
Yeah, we did.
That's a lot of chicken.
It ended up being 16 pounds of chicken.
Dude.
What?
Yeah. When I grill, I grill. I don't mess around. It's 16 pounds of chicken. We had with lemon pepper marinade, we had urban garlic, and we had teriyaki.
This is the Lowry's that we're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, we were actually talking about marinades today on the practice field.
Have y'all ever had bonchon chicken?
No.
I hear bonchon chicken is like ridiculous.
Never heard of it.
All right, me either.
Fast
I'll
food?
let you know. No, it's like a chicken place. It's called bonchon chicken.
Oh, that's weird.
All right.
Find it and go.
I'll let you know. Oh, I'm going. I'm going next week with Liddell Betts.
Oh, well, there you go. No big deal. Name drop.
He's such a nice... He played dodgeball this
He
weekend.
is such a nice boy.
He's such a nice dude.
You sound like my grandmother.
The dude was in... Liddell Betts, is that name? He backed up Clinton Portis, running back for the Skins. Mm-hmm. Dude was trying to tear people's head off at dodgeball. I mean, if I...
Yeah, they had like a celebrity dodgeball tournament.
We went a little charity one. Dude was... I mean, they were normal dudes playing on the opposite teams, too. You know what I mean? He was going nuts, dude. In between games... Random people got the bright idea that they would back themselves against the wall, and then people across from them just practicing would just launch the ball at them, and they would just dodge. I'm like, who the heck would just... I'm like, you got to be a dumbass to, you know what I mean, to go up against the wall. Like, yeah, sure, hit me. And you had like 4 or 5 dudes just practicing, wailing the ball at you at the same time, and like dudes are dodging. Like, that's no joke kind of practice. All of a sudden, you see Liddell Betts go out there and be one of the guys, puts his back against the wall, and he has like 5 dudes like wailing at him, just practicing. You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty awesome. But the dude's pretty phenomenal. Just saying. That's what I did.
That's who you're going to eat chicken with.
Yeah, bonchon chicken. Oh, it's right here.
Yeah. Is that him?
No, that's Darnarian McCants.
That's him.
That's Lamar Marshall.
Okay.
Back to Arrington. Jeez, that's him right there.
Where?
You're ridiculous. Oh my god.
Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah, I know. I've met him before. I couldn't put a face. I knew who he is, what he did. I just couldn't put a face to it.
Oh, jeez Louise, I went through my wrong hole, man. Like the hole I'm gonna throw up hole. So, dude, check this out. This is like a landing zone right here. Look at that sucker.
Oh, man.
Bam.
That's crazy. Did you see it?
Dude, that's like out of this world. Look at that sucker. They blew it up and they put it HD somewhere too. Oh my gosh.
Darwin's
awesome.
showing a picture of a giant zit on his nose in a picture.
It's awesome. So, all right, guys. So, the bye, goodbye. Ready to go.
It was good.
Anticipating, a little nervous, not nervous, but like excited to get back on
honestly,
the field?
I think it was good for everybody to just get away and take your mind off of football and everybody hating on us and things like that. So,
can you guys really take your mind? I mean, you, Kai, you're 8 for 8, having a beautiful year so far. I'm sure you're excited to get back. And you, Nick, you're coming back. You're making your return. How can you guys not concentrate on football when you have awesome, exciting things going on when it comes to football?
Well, go ahead.
I mean, our normal days are so filled with football, and 16 weeks is a long time to be constantly thinking.
And honestly, it's 21 with the preseason and the and I mean, it's a long season. So to be able to have 4 days to just kind of clear your mind and get away from things it's the best.
I couldn't agree more.
Okay, I will never understand that. But
it's good for your physically,
I'm sure.
for your body too. I mean, I went home and got 2 massages, and my legs feel, ready to go for the second half.
Nice.
I didn't get any massages. I actually worked out and snapped and did all that good stuff. But yeah,
do you want me to massage you?
Nope, sure don't.
Yo, I found this cheap place in Fair Oaks Mall that they massage you. It's $15 for 15 minutes, and they have these Asian ladies there. They are phenomenal, man. Oh my gosh, they tear it up. That's my number one place. That's like quick stop. I go to the Panda Express, get a 15-minute massage, and I'm on my way. All right, so let's get into this game.
Philly game, last thing.
The Washington Redskins coming out of the bye, going up against the Philadelphia Eagles. There's so many question marks. The circus is in town in Philadelphia right now. There's question marks whether Andy Andy Reid is going to be the coach of the Washington Redskins again. There's question marks whether Vic was going to be the starting quarterback. He ends up going down with a concussion. Now you have Nick Foles coming in, rookie quarterback, making his first NFL start this Sunday. So what's really going on with that team? So many things. When it comes down to it, the Redskins, before the bye, it was that whole, what Coach Shanahan came out and said, that comment after the game. And so many things have been made out of it. I know I caught your interview with Jesse Reed from Bleacher Report, Nick, and your take on things. But that was pretty much the last thing that happened with the Washington Redskins. So the Washington Redskins are in a position that they need a W. We need a W. The Eagles, they need a W, but so many things. This is a must-win. Maybe not a must-win, but this is one of those things that experts are saying that the Washington Redskins have a W in the column. What do you guys see?
We're only like a 3.5-point favorite, by the way, but go ahead.
What do you guys see? With Andy Reid, with the Eagles, going up against that team out of the bye, question marks.
You know what? Honestly, we're specialists. And, I don't look at offense and I don't look at defense. I watch every game that I can. But, and I have opinions on things, but they're not educated opinions. They're just my opinions. So the things I look at are their special teams units, the guys that I'm going to be playing against. Clay Matthews' brother. I don't know why am I blanking on his name. Casey Matthews.
Linebacker?
Yeah, but he lines up in the A gap on their punt rush team. That fullback from SC lines up in the A gap. So these are the guys that I game plan against, and I look at how they rush the ball and things like that. And I try and I guess break them down that way. Special teams wise, and I look at returners too. I think we got a real shot to do some big things this week and kind of turn things around and make some game changing plays. It's kind of one of those things that we haven't been able to do many times this year, on the positive side for us. So, I'm excited to just get out there and do some crazy stuff and hopefully, make some things happen. But, coming out of the bye, I think, it's crazy to say, but being 3-6, it's crazy to say that when you're 3-6, you still have a shot. But we legitimately still have a shot if we do some good things. So
Cowboys are what?
4-5,
and they're in the playoff race right now. Mm-hmm. I saw it on ESPN.
Yeah,
that's nothing. That's
what I'm saying. So it's one of those things where if we really buckle down and do some things the right way, we'll really be able to make some positive moves this season. And I think having Pierre back, hopefully, and Brandon Merriweather on defense and things like that, I think is we're moving in the right direction.
So speaking of Pierre, you guys saw him out there. He was out there. Full go.
I don't know if it was full go, but yeah, he was on the practice field, yeah.
Beautiful thing.
Yeah, that's what we like to see. When you pay a guy that much money, you like to see him practicing.
No, it's a beautiful thing. That's exactly it. Not only the money, but that's supposed to be our number one receiver. That's supposed to be our guy. And, the plays that he's been out there, he's shown it.
Yeah, we all know how talented he is.
He's shown it.
We want
awesome.
Robert to just have another weapon, to be honest.
It's phenomenal. So, you, Kai, 8 for 8. You're going up against. Well, it's going to be a good game. It's at home. How do you feel about kicking at FedEx Field? Does it really matter to you? But now that that's your
let's
that's your
hear
place.
this.
That's your place. That's your home.
It is. So I just have to get used to the conditions.
Not good, huh?
And the field. I'm never going to blame a kick or a miss when that comes down the road on the field. But
not the best conditions ever.
It's not the best. No.
Muddy?
Everything.
Just kind of patchy. It's tough sometimes to find a good spot.
Sandy, muddy,
you would think,
wet.
I thought I heard that Snyder brought in crazy ass grass from Brazil or some crazy place seasons ago.
It didn't work.
To the training facility. So I would imagine what he has on the field.
Our training facility grass is from Brazil?
Some crazy place. Not maybe it's not Brazil, but it's a crazy country out there. It's crazy grass.
I don't think that's a true story.
I don't think that is either.
Really? It's
no.
Trash. It's Home Depot. That's Home Depot seed.
No.
It's not even Scott's.
What's your prediction for this week's game?
Dude, I'm going with the experts here. I think it's I think Nick Foles, I don't know. I haven't watched anything on this guy other than what I saw Sunday. To be honest with you, I think it's gonna be a great matchup. It's gonna be rookie quarterback against rookie. The difference is we got a special rookie. We not just that he's had 10 games under his belt, but he's just a special guy. The Philadelphia Eagles defense has not allowed a rusher go over 100 yards. The only defense so far
this week.
The only defense so far in the league that hasn't allowed that yet. Alfred Morris is one of those guys special guy that he can absolutely change that any moment. So it's going to be a good matchup. I believe I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I'm excited to see just the fact that it's a divisional game. You know what I mean? I'm excited to see. Because you never know what the heck is going to happen with Vic. Vic has been a question mark all year. Had he not gone down, maybe he would have been benched. You know what I mean? So who knows? So it's exciting to see Nick Foles with Eagles starting against the Washington Redskins, because that could be your matchup for the future. You never know.
Score?
Cool. I like mine 21-27.
Come on, I want some field goals.
All right, Kai.
Yeah. True. 27-21 is 2 field goals.
True.
Sorry, I just had to do a little math for Kai there. He went to UCLA, ladies and gentlemen. He's not that bright.
Yeah, I'm going. I don't know. I'm going 27-21.
All right. Do you predict games ever? What do you think the score is going to be? Now that I'm playing in it, I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
I was making predictions when I wasn't playing.
Any good?
Yeah, actually, a few of them were real good, and a couple sucked really bad. But my Pittsburgh one was terrible. But I do think we can pull out a W this week. I think it's a very reasonable thing for us to accomplish, and I'm excited to be a part of it, to go out there and do it. So I'll be at the game. Kyle will be at the game.
I wish I was at the game. I totally forgot to tell you, but that I wanted to go to the game.
Too late. You did.
It's too late.
Too late.
I understand. I'll get you.
You could have sat with.
I'll get you next time with your mom.
Everybody, yeah. I got a lot of people coming to this game.
Really? I'm sure.
But, join us out there. And if you're coming, rock your Sunbrigette T-shirt. I'm excited to see some support out there.
Dude.
Everybody come see my first game back. I'm excited. I hope you are too.
Lots of shirts are going to be out there.
Yeah?
Kai, you're going to be wearing Sunbrigette underneath that uniform?
I might.
All right.
It's like the Superman T-shirt, but it says Sunbrigette on it. No big deal. Kai, how did you kick so well today? Well, I rocked my Sunbrigette T-shirt under my pads, and you know what? Just did it for me.
Clinton Portis for a while wore T-shirts. Lift them up. You could be next Clinton Portis. How would you feel, Kai, if this Sunday, come Sunday, you were the next Ravens dude? Did you see that fake? And then the kicker scored that touchdown for the Ravens?
Oh.
It was the punter.
And, was it the punter? My bad.
Yeah, Sam Cook.
Okay, well, let's pretend you were the kicker. Dude, what would you do if you got one of those? If you had a fake and then you ran it?
Do you have a touchdown celebration?
Would you be excited about that?
Cartwheels?
Would you pee in your pants if you got that play? You'd be like, oh, my gosh. Or was that a play that excites you? You want a little – at one point in your career, you want to have a play like that?
It would be ridiculous if I scored a touchdown. That's like something I've never even thought about.
That's Madden stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you play Madden?
I do not.
Yeah, me neither.
You don't care for it?
I play Tiger Woods in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I was going to say, dude, I saw – how do you get hooked? Well, you got to be the kicker. I'm learning these things.
How do you get hooked on what?
He got hooked up with Call of Duty. I was stalking him on Twitter, and then I see his picture that he got hooked up from Call of Duty themselves, huh?
Yeah.
That's his agency.
How is that, by the way?
Lucky.
It's awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've never played a shooter game, but between you having it, Robert Henson, and a couple of people, I think I just want to get into it just to play other people, man. I don't have a life. You know what I mean? Pretty awesome.
It kind of takes away my life, too, is a problem.
Well, it's
Xbox?
a good thing you don't have one then, other than practice.
So, have you gotten it yet?
No, I'm not going to get it for another week or two.
Why?
Just not going to. I'm going to wait.
But you're going to get it.
Of course.
You have PS3, don't you?
Yeah.
Are you into the shooting games, though?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude, they make me dizzy.
I'm one of those guys that doesn't mess around. Like,
you have the headset. You have everything on.
The first Black Ops. Oh, I've got the cordless headset, and I'm let's see. The last Black Ops, you could prestige 15 times. Right. Yeah, 15 times. I did it. I mean, I played that game way too much.
Really?
Oh, man. All my free time was to Call of Duty. I was really good at the game, though. That's why I kind of got away from Modern Warfare 3, because it changed some things, and I hated it.
I've never played any last shooting game I owned was 007.
Wow.
Great game.
You know what? It's crazy. As much as I loved 007 as a kid, I still have my 64, and I still have all the games. So I have a big old 64-inch TV back in Phoenix that all my buddies play video games on. And one night we tried to play 007. We even tried to go back and play Mario Kart, and the graphics were so bad that it hurt my eyes to play.
Really?
I don't know how the heck we played those for hours on end as kids. Like, no wonder my eyesight is so bad now.
Dude.
Mario Kart was our game in camp. In
64?
Yeah, Mario Kart 64.
But you would play on 64? You wouldn't play on like Wii?
Mm-mm.
No, well, there wasn't Wii.
64 to camp.
There was Wii in college, huh?
Yeah, but we would bring. I mean, that's just what we did for hours and hours every night.
We played ping pong.
I play 64. I have the Wii Mario Kart with the.
It's awesome.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a great game.
I love it. I'm the best one in the family because we play people in New York, family in New York.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, we have tournaments. I'm the number one.
Oh, no big deal or anything.
Oh no. There was a time that I even went to the Rainbow. You know the Rainbow court? That's hardcore. Yes? Would you agree? It's pretty hard.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty much the hardest.
It's boring.
The Rainbow one?
So long.
But the Rainbow one you can fall off. I feel like that's one of the hardest ones. No?
Yeah.
Which other one's really harder than the Rainbow? Give it to me.
Bowser's Castle.
Bowser's Castle is
Bowser's
crazy.
Castle is the easiest. That is my number one. I will kill both of you. I overlap people.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Says.
All right, whatever.
You don't realize that we're specialists and we spent our entire college careers playing video games because everybody else was at meetings.
That's awesome.
That's why I'm so good at ping pong.
Really?
Man.
You're in the next Forrest Gump?
No, I don't play anymore, but we played for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours in college.
Really?
Yeah. Way too much.
Ping pong. Interesting.
Let's wrap it up.
All right. Let's go ahead. So, winners? W's?
W's.
Eagles? Redskins? Anything else? SportsSolutionRadio.com. Thank you for Stewie and the ladies, the quarterback, for also getting in on the call. Great cause. This Saturday, 1 o'clock. Check it out.
Donate to Alzheimer's, $25. Get you into the after party with at least 120 women. I mean, for all you men out there, it doesn't really get any better than that. I mean, the guy-to-girl ratio is already phenomenal.
I think it's pretty great. Kai, what do you have going on? Anything? Follow Kai on Twitter at Kai Forbath.
Yep, give Kai a follow.
You got some good follow. I was checking you out, man.
Did you get a bunch after yesterday? After I tweeted you out?
You're catching up to him, to Nick.
Because you were only at
a little bit. Yeah.
You were only at like 2,500.
I'm pretty new to Twitter, actually.
Really?
That's why I'm still.
Kai, can you hook a brother up with the follow?
So I tweeted I tweeted earlier the nugget of the night, and this guy tweeted me back. Does he get his shoes from the Lollipop Guild? Thanks, Mike Norman, for that. That was really funny.
I heard who was knocking him. Someone was knocking you on Twitter today because you don't tweet enough or something like that. And then he put I saw someone that you tweeted like something short. It was like when the guy tweets.
It was like, oh yeah, it was Xbox. That's all you wrote.
I was trying to clear it up for people what I was talking about.
You gotta let people get off me, man. I'm just trying to get on this thing. That's awesome. So follow Kai on Twitter.
You only got like 300 new followers.
From after you?
Yeah.
How come you don't do that for me? Are you kidding me?
He only got 300.
Only 300? Do you know how hard it is for me to get one? That's why I'm like...
I'll give you one now.
Do you know... Like, honestly, if you're not you dudes, to get one, you have to beg for these people. My gosh.
Really?
Dude, it's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, you only have 800.
I've even thought about paying for them. Like, no joke. Twitter, now you can pay for them.
That do that, yeah.
Because, dude, like, it looks good for certain things. It's so hard. You have to really beg and plead for people to follow you. It's ridiculous. It's amazing. Oh, man. I need to, like, take a picture of that. Kai Forbath is now following me. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, I did that.
Thank you.
No, I did it. I took a picture when Robert Griffin III followed me.
He doesn't follow me.
No, it was like the only, I got like my phone beeped and all of a sudden it was like RG3 just followed you, and I was like, "What? Oh my God! I feel so important."
Yeah, I tell him I have the beaver fever for RG3.
Yeah,
yeah, that's my man.
That's what he wants to do.
All right. SportsEvolutionRadio.com. Thank you, everyone, for hanging tight. We'll catch you next week. SportsEvolutionRadio.com.
Hey, big thanks to
Kai for joining us in studio.
It was a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Glad you could do it.
Nick, thank you for coming by. It's good to see you again. Good to see your strength back. That arm's getting big again, huh?
Getting there. We're working on it. Yeah, sorry you guys couldn't see the entire show tonight, but at least you can listen. So catch us next week, next Wednesday. Probably be another 7 to 9 show, but
and catch these guys on the field Sunday. Come, bring your Sunburgett. Wear your number 2s. Wear your number 57s. Support these two and the team come Sunday against the divisional game against the Eagles.
Bye, Mom.
See you guys. SportsEvolutionRadio.
I just waved.
.com.